FairyTale, yes. Ran, yes. Peira, yes. Karin, sure. Cidd, you're right. Cidd, the Yosho, oh, Lidica. Lua. I think Solitaria. You can do Zahhak too. Laika, you're right. Laika. Okay, Laika can be a bit slower though. But yeah. Kise, Karin, I don't think they're very good here. I'm not seeing anything else. I think that's it, no? But like this is if you do farm some wyvern, because a lot of people do farm wyvern, right? So if you do have some options for speed, I think it's important to know what you should build. What you should build. 310 plus. For Zio, I think you want Chatty. Yeah, I think you want Chatty for Zio. If you play slow, I think you want Chatty for Zio. If your opponent is all in on speed, which means they picked really fast units, so stuff like Peira, stuff like Ran, or like even Lilias to some extent, you can slam Zio. If they're all in on to, like, but you need to be careful because Zio doesn't have that much juice. Like, it doesn't help you. It does help you, but it doesn't help you that much. Like, it prevents only one unit to press a 3, which is nice. It's very nice, don't get me wrong, but you need to be able to win after that. Like, for instance, let's say I play against like a Lilias cleave, right? And I prevent Lilias from pressing a 3. That's very nice, but then I need follow-up. Like, Zio presses 3, Lilias doesn't a 3, and then if my entire team is 200 speed, I'm like, Stray is gonna press a 3, Epo is gonna press a 3, I'm gonna die. Like, I'm gonna die. So you do need some follow-up to Zio, or you need them to only have a few fast units, like only 1 or 2 fast units, so your Zio actually has a lot of value, so your Zio gets a lot of value. Because then if it prevents their fast units from taking their turns, you don't fear that much, right? You're gonna get to play the game after. So yeah, Zio is good, but he's actually fairly niche. But you can pick him into anything, which is why, like, yeah, 310 plus. Like, even if they slam Peira, even if they slam Ran, you can pick Zio, which is very important. Peira. And for Peira, you can do RNL or Goblet. Both are fine. Okay, Peira is good. I think Peira needs to be 310 plus to be picked. Because most of the time, you're gonna pick Peira into Lilias. Like, that's your main point. Like, that's your main role. If you play slow, you're gonna pick Peira into Lilias more often than not. She isn't that good into other stuff, but she's really good into Lilias. So Peira is good to have, but she needs to be 310 plus because you need to be able to slam her into Lilias. And you won't be able to reliably contest good Lilias at 300 speed. You need at least 310. So yeah, Peira 310 plus. And you pick her into Lilias mostly. I don't think she's very good against other stuff, but she's really good into Lilias. That's gonna be our main role. Now, Ran and Cidd. If you play turn 2, you'll probably your Ran and Cidd probably won't be over 300 speed. Like, let's be realistic. You probably won't have much more than 300 speed with decent stats. So you should aim for 300 speed and then go for as much damage as you can, which is actually very important. For artifact, you want Wind Rider ideally. It's very important because you're not a cleaver. So more often you're gonna play them into aggro or cliff teams. And more often than not, those teams are gonna have epoch. So being able to stealth after your S3 is really valuable. Like, it's insanely valuable. Yeah, I'm tired. You really want Wind Rider, and then you really want them at 300 plus speed. And when you're gonna pick them into, like, basically everything here you pick into what's below them. Like, everything in this tier list, you want them at the speed that's on the left, and you pick them into anything that's below them. So when you pick Ran or Cidd, it's gonna be against stuff like FairyTale, Karin, Lidica, Lua, Conqueror Lilias, Architect Laika. You can pick them into all of those. anything that's slower, obviously. So like, for instance, someone tries to cleave me with like Faithless Lidica, I can slam Ran. It's gonna kill both. And you go for gear score. Once you've reached the speed that you see here, you go for gear score over speed, in my opinion. Ran Cidd, you don't speed contest very fast unit like Peira, but you can do... You contest anything else, right? You contest anything else. Like if someone tries to cleave you with like a unit that shouldn't be above 280, 290 on average, you can go Cidd straight, and Cidd or Ran is fairly safe. Yes. Something else, don't early pick them. Don't early pick them, you're gonna get raced, you're gonna die. Like someone went straight second picking to me, I went Ran, they went like Cidd, Tomoka, I died. Like keep that in mind. If you're not very fast, don't early pick them. Like not before at least third pick. At least third pick. Ideally fourth or fifth, but at least third pick. Right. FairyTale Tenebria, we went over her into the debuffer section, so we won't do it again. Last piece, Karin. Yes, she wants to be 280 plus, she wants speed plus pen, she wants Wind Rider ideally, but you can do RNL, you can do other stuff, it doesn't matter that much. I like Manika most personally, so just so you don't miss, but it's up to you. Okay, no one goes for it, but I do think Manika of control is really good. It makes you 100% hit chance on like Adin and stuff, which is where you're gonna pick her most of the time, so... She isn't that useful if you play turn 2, let's be honest, but if your opponent plays aggro with Karin, with Adin, right? Like if your opponent plays aggro with like Adin or MLV, and doesn't have a very fast opener, you can pick Karin. Or if they only have one fast opener, you can just pick Karin and threaten to ban it, right? It works as well. Lidica, 280 plus, 100% crit chance. I like 100 effectiveness personally. I like 100 effectiveness. I don't like full damage Lidica. So yeah, I would go 280 plus, 100 effectiveness, Guiding Light, like don't even try anything else, Guiding Light. She isn't that useful. I feel like you draft her into like Strays teams, but just go run into those. But yeah, she's okay into like Strays and Guide teams, basically. Lua, we went over her already, you go Guiding Light, you go 280 plus, you go effectiveness. Lilias, we went over her already as well, 280 plus, effectiveness if you can, you don't have to, ER if you can, you don't have to. And you prioritize bulk after, unless you can make her really fast. Solitaria went over her as well, 280 plus, ideally, so you can contest stuff like Laika, which is really valuable, so you can third pick her. Laika, she's a very easy pick, easy last pick. Like if you need a force ban, you can just pick Laika more often than not. If your opponent is slow, you can last pick Laika. Assuming you have 2 other carries already, it's gonna be a force ban. Because they won't be able to afford losing a unit turn 1. If your opponent is fast, it's gonna be a bit different. Like if your opponent is fast, you won't be able to draft Laika much. But if your opponent is slow, Laika is really good. Like it's gonna be a very easy force ban very often. So yeah. She's nice to have at least. And Zahhak is mostly against MLV. MLV, yeah, Moonlight Violet. Like if your opponent is playing slow and drafts MLV, then you can just slam Zahhak and kill him, right? So yeah, Zahhak is nice to have. I do think Karin is better now. Like if you want to build a fast unit, I do think Karin is better because she can stealth, which is very valuable. But if you struggle against stuff like MLV, you can build Zahhak, it's not bad. To answer below, I don't think 300 speed Kise is that useful, but if you can build a 270 plus Kise, I think it's very good. She's a very good hyper carry, basically. So sometimes she can be a good last pick. What about building 300 green Cidd? I think Ran is better. So I don't think there's a point. Like, yeah, if you play slow, I think building a Ran or a Cidd is much better than green Cidd. So I would go for those. But so like yeah, Laika, Zahhak, Kise, they're mostly gonna be last picks. Like let's be real, they're mostly gonna be last picks. Everything else you can pick like Lua, Lilias you can pick first, and everything else you can pick like after like 3rd to 5th pick. So Lua, Lilias first pick, everything else 3rd to 5th pick, and the last 3 here only 4th to 5th pick.